Hi, this is Sean with Live Fire Ranch. I'm excited about today's episode. Of the hundreds of students that we've taught over the last number of years, one concern always seems to come up. I ask my students at the beginning of every course that we teach, what is it that you hope to learn over the course of the next few days? And the most common answer to that question I get is, we hope to feel more comfortable and confident around pistols. I love that question. Because I've taught so many students, I've discovered that there are three areas that people are most concerned with. One is the noise that it makes, the big boom. That scares people. We can overcome that. Two, it's safety. People genuinely want to feel safe around that tool. They want to feel comfortable. They want to feel safe. They want those around them to be comfortable, confident, and safe. And we can absolutely address that too. But the third one is the one I want to talk about today, and that is recoil. Newton's third law says that for every action, there has to be an equal and opposite reaction. That thing, that science, we refer to in the gun world as recoil. So what does that look like? You've got your firearm pointed downrange in a safe direction at a target, and you pull the trigger back, releasing the firing mechanism or the firing pin. That comes forward, strikes the primer that's found on the bottom of a cartridge. That creates a spark, which ignites the gunpowder, which causes a quick release of gas down the barrel, sending that projectile, or in this case, that bullet, downrange and hitting that bullseye on the target you were aiming at. So that's all happening that way. According to Newton's law, something has to happen this way. And that is the slide comes back and then slams forward, reseating that next round so that the next time you pull the trigger, something will happen. I've got an unloaded pistol here. There's no cartridge, no magazine, so we're safe. So this is what that looks like. You pull the trigger back, the firing pin goes forward, that sequence of events happens, all that energy is going that way. This slide then goes this way in a semi-automatic pistol, and then slams back forward, moving that cartridge from the magazine to the place it needs to be so that the next time you pull the trigger, something will happen. You see, it's science, and understanding the science behind why a pistol does what it does can help us understand and feel more confident around that tool. In the basics of pistol class, we start with no recoil to very little recoil, and then we gradually increase our abilities. Recoil, or often referred to as caliber, we increase our caliber until we get to a caliber we feel most comfortable with. Overcoming the fear of recoil is hugely important to us, and we can do that. Understanding the science behind why a pistol does what it does is very helpful, and understanding it when it comes to Newton's third law can help us wrap our head around why what's happening needs to happen, is necessary to happen to be able for us to be able to enjoy the sport of pistol shooting. So overcoming some of these apprehensions will make us a more confident, a safer, and a better shots on target shooter.